Map 11, oh god. Also has a very, very interesting concept, to be honest. With using slow-mo blocks. And you're able to get more speed out of those corners. I've seen a very interesting strategy from Muda on this map today. Because in this section here, Muda activated backwards cam. And I know why he did that. Because in this turnover, it's so easy to oversteer. Yeah, it is now very hard to see that. I mean, we can maybe go into the internal view. But you don't really get a feeling if you oversteer or not. You need to make sure to get a... Like also Elcon oversteers here accordingly. But you don't want to oversteer there because this will lose you a lot of time. Yeah? Another SD here. Then I think the ending is self-explanatory. You can go for an SD here. But I think for all the time, it's enough if you understand how to do the start. You can slow down tremendously at the start already. You can lose so much time. I think it's because of the gear that you have or that you need to kick in. I do not know why, but you wanna get the most amount of speed. There's a certain line that you need to nail, and also I think it's also about the air time. You do not want to get any air time at the start. If you get air time, you will lose a lot of time. So that's very important to consider if you go for the AT medal hunt on this map. So don't get airtime, and if so, try to minimize it. Then you of course can set up nicely for that turn, go for an SD here in this section, which is not that easy, and then don't oversteer here. Be very cautious. It's slow-mo driving, you know, some players are used to it, probably most of us are not. So it is what it is, and then you can go for an SD in the end, but it's not really needed. AT medal, just go for the no jump and don't oversteer in most of the corners. You know, get a good entry here in this turn, and the rest should be fine. Yeah, go very far to the left here, and try to set up to the right. You know, tap. Go low on in the wall. You do not have to go for an SD here for the AT medal. And then, I mean, an oversteer can happen, but try to be very careful here as well with your steering movement. And go diagonal, but not too diagonal, because you need to be quite far on the left as well, eventually. Okay, let's go for the well record analysis. I think this is a very, very tricky map and also has a very unique concept. Flow trick at the start to get a small SD already here and also get the SD here on that platform already. Go very close, set up nicely, cancel the SD, set up nicely for that turn, tap, speed slide into that one. Then you go for another speed slide, oversteering there a little bit as well. Elcon did it really well, has a lot of speed, and then be very careful here as well, and also get a small speed slide there. I think Muda went for a very, very nice SD in this looping here. You cannot really see it, but he speed slid there. And also... No, not here. He canceled it there and then went for another SD. Lands in an SD here as well, but just got so much speed that he eats Scrappy alive. Goes quite far up in the tube there, or in this cake section, but still got that second place. So, very good map. Like, this is one of my my maps where I'm like, okay, I do not really vibe with that too much, to be honest, but it is there to it has a reason why it's there, right? So you love to see it, but the speed just snowballs more than you think. So 0.5 of a second is like on this map, maybe even 1 or 1.5 seconds. So that's something to consider. And if you lose speed at the start by getting airtime, yeah, you're just in the mud. Yeah, but yeah, nice SDs, just speed sliding everywhere possible. And also getting this trajectory here, which is really hard, very clean.